Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Wednesday. Today is February the 18th. Right now for me the time is 9:01 a.m. So that could be an angel number for somebody, okay, who resonates with this. Even just seeing 9s, 0s, and 1s could resonate as well. But yeah, today is Wednesday. Okay, we are one more day going into Pisces season. Okay, today is the last day of Aquarius season. So there's a lot of things that you guys could have dealt with when it comes to being detached with people, places, and things. Even when it comes to certain circumstances as well, learning to have detachment is very significant. But also when it comes to, you know, the shift in the energy, some of you guys could feel the shift, okay? So I'm going to pull some Psychic Tarot, okay, for the heart messages, okay? And see what you guys might need to know when it comes to the energy. Now, obviously take what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate, then, you know, the message may not be for you, or please leave it behind, okay? This message is basically talking about matters of the heart, what you guys could be feeling right now. Even if it's not your emotions, this could be telepathically or, you know, your intuition, okay? But obviously, like I said, take what resonates with you, okay? I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday as well. Okay, I like to say it is a wicked Wednesday. Okay, so let's see what messages you guys might need to know for today. Okay, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? Please protect and always guide the collective, whether they see the message or not. Please allow them to get guidance at this time about their journey, and allow them to see what path they're on, or what path they should be taking at this time. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time when it comes to the energy? What do they need to know when it comes to matters of the heart at this time? Thank you, Spirit. So when it comes to you guys, there's something about you guys sharing the love, okay, at this time. Some of you guys, this is necessary, this is needed, and I'm not talking about, you know, people from your past that have disrespected you, treated you poorly, okay, you know, done certain things to you, okay? I'm not talking about people like that. I'm talking about you being able to express your creativity, whether this is throughout your voice, your, you know, your art, but being in this playful energy and how you communicate and how you tell your stories are very significant for the collective at this time. When it comes to speaking your truth, that is also very significant. Okay, so 333 could resonate for some of you guys when it comes to the energy. You may resonate with that. Okay, so Spirit, what else do you have for the collective at this time? It's almost like you guys were mending your heart, you know, in some way, shape, or form. But if this is not you mending your heart, there's something about your energy being able to help people mend their own hearts, okay? Yeah, for some of you guys, coming together is very significant. I don't know why I'm getting the energy of like 3, 2, 1. You know, like something that's being counted down, like, you know, it's a celebration or, you know, achieving a milestone. But I don't know why I'm getting the energy of 3, 2, 1. Okay, again, that could be confirmation. But for some of you guys, when it comes to mending your heart, sharing your love, and also coming together, this may not be family or friends. This could be a collective of people coming together and finding people who are similar to them. Okay, this energy has been lingering a lot as recently as the last few weeks and months. Okay, for some of you guys, this is about your emotional sensitivity. You guys are very empathic. Okay, there is something about you guys being able to balance and create harmony when it comes to the partnerships that you have. Okay, this could be about teamwork and partnership alignment, or this could also be about you having intuitive, you know, communication and balance. Okay, 2 talks about your finances and your income, okay? This is about business transactions, okay? For some of you guys, your work ethics, your values, your daily routines, those are things that you are putting priority at this time, okay? So take what resonates with that. You guys could be seeing angel number 333 or 222, okay? So take what resonates with that. Oops, child. So Spirit, what other messages do you have? Thank you. Okay, so 3, okay? There's something about sadness and isolation. Now, for some of you guys, when it comes to your creativity, you may feel like you could be isolated at this time. Or when it comes to sadness and isolation, there's something about you wanting to feel like you want to isolate yourself, okay? And even when it comes to coming together, there's something about sadness and isolation as well when it comes to your creativity and how you express yourself. Okay, some of you guys could be expressing your sadness and isolation to people, you know, being more authentic when it comes to yourself. Okay, even when it comes to you coming together, there was a period in time where some of you guys could have felt isolated and sad because of being alone, feeling like there was no one else out there that was like you, or feeling like no one understood you, or, you know, feeling like people were always misjudging you or mishandling you, whatever the case may be. There's this energy of you having to isolate yourself. And even if you weren't sad, you could have felt sad because you could have wondered, why am I always in this position of being alone? Okay, some of you guys, isolation is not a bad thing. And for some of you guys, it may not even be your energy. This could be projection as well, where you could be in isolation and there could be someone in your energy that's sad that you're in isolation. It's because you're trying to protect your energy. It's almost like, why would the collective want to be around people, places, and things that always harm or, you know, try to ruin, okay, their light and energy? Like, why would you guys want to be in that vibration? You don't. Okay, you don't want to be in that vibration, okay? So yeah, some of you guys are embracing this. Like I said, if you were in sadness and isolation, you guys are now embracing this because you realize that that is your power. You have more control when you isolate yourself from people and places and things that don't serve you, okay? Even if it used to serve you, that wasn't real energy, okay? That was a buildup of you being prepared of what was about to happen and seeing truth for what it is, and then being able to move forward, because it's almost like, well, I already got the signs, I already got the premonition, I don't need any more information. So yes, you guys are embracing this, even if you felt like you were sad and isolated. So for example, for some of you guys who do tarot readings, right? Some of you guys could feel sadness and isolation because people who you thought would understand your dreams and goals and your aspirations are the same ones that are calling you a witch or a wizard or a warlock or whatever the case is. Okay, they're judging you and saying that this is witchcraft or obia or voodoo, okay, hoodoo or whatever the case is. And it's because those people are stuck. They don't want to see things for what it is. They're stuck. So even if you tap into your ancestry, meaning your roots, right? For example, you know, some people are West Indian and have Irish roots. Okay, there's nothing wrong with like tapping into that. Okay, even your African, you know, Caribbean, also Tahino. Okay, like literally, like that kind of energy, there's nothing wrong with tapping into that. And you could have people in your energy who make you feel like it's wrong to tap into your European roots, it's wrong to tap into your Asian culture roots, it's wrong to tap into your, you know, your ancestry. And I'm not talking about traditions like, you know, you guys sitting down at the table and eating, you know, for your holidays or whatever the case is. There's something about tapping into certain skills and traits and traditions that most ancestors that used to use this, it's being frowned upon by the collective for some strange reason, because you guys have an inner knowing, but the difference is you're using your inner knowing for good, okay? You're using it for good, and that could be bothering a lot of people at this time. Okay, so again, 9:11 on the timer, take what resonates, and right now it's 9:10 a.m. So that could be confirmation. Yeah, for some of you guys could be reaching out, or there could be somebody reaching out to you, okay, when it comes to sharing the love. Not only that, when you share your love, when it comes to how you create, how you express yourself, because some of you guys could be really good at communication, okay? There's something about the energy where you are reaching out to people's hearts because of your energy and how you show up, okay? Now, for some of you guys, again, you guys could be in this energy where you guys could be just sitting by yourself, sitting alone, And even just like being outside in the park, okay? Say you guys are outside, you guys are sitting at the park, and somebody just reaches out to you just to chit chat with you or talk with you. That's the kind of energy that I'm talking about, where some of you guys do certain things without realizing how much you connect with people or how much you touch people's lives. And I'm not saying it to sound like, we're God or anything, because we're not. Okay, we're not. Okay, we're not anything of that. We just have a higher perception of what we want in our lives and how we treat people. So, how you want to be treated and how you treat others is very significant. Sometimes you guys may not get that same feeling, okay? Because a lot of us don't realize that we are mirrors. We are mirrors to other people's, issues or problems or whatever they have going on, okay? But you could be reaching out to other people by, just being yourself, okay? Being authentic and things of that matter, okay? Take what resonates with that. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? But yeah, you guys could be seeing angel number 333, okay? Yeah, opportunity beckons. So there's an opportunity coming towards you guys. Now this could be about you guys building, some type of stability, okay? Building a foundation, okay? Being grounded and disciplined at this time, because you know that what you're building, as much as it might be slow and steady, that's what's going to win at the end. You taking time, dedication and being able to thoroughly, with a fine-tooth comb, go through certain things for you to be able to realize that, you are either the opportunity or you bring opportunities to people, okay? But know that you guys are abundant enough to receive new things, okay? Whether this is a new home, a new job, a new lifestyle, okay? We also have giving and receiving with the number 6, okay? So like I said, when it comes to family, you guys are creating your own family. Okay, you guys are creating your own family opportunities. There is something about you were the one that was giving all the time, if this is the case, and now you guys are receiving at this time. Okay, so sorry guys, these all fell to the ground. So let's see what else shows up. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What else do they need to know, please? What else do they need to know for today? Thank you. Yeah, so control. You guys are controlling your thoughts. Okay, you guys are being in control at this time. Even when it comes to your power, you guys are reaching out to other people without realizing it when it comes to leadership. So again, this is a cause and effect type of energy. Okay, sharing the love and how you reach out to other people, how you reach out to other people's hearts, okay, is very significant for the collective. You guys reach a lot of people's hearts without realizing it. And I don't mean by what I do. You don't have to do what I do, okay? Just being your authentic self, showing up in the world, okay, is very significant. Even just talking to somebody at a dollar store or a grocery store can make someone's day so much more better without you realizing it. Somebody could just ask you a simple question, how do I get here? And you may look at that person, even though, maybe you may not look approachable, but your energy speaks for itself. So somebody who can feel energy, as much as your facial expressions or how you show up looks a certain way, you guys can hear the wind outside, confirmation, okay? But there's something about, when it comes to your energy and how you meet people, how you show up in people's lives, that is very significant. And you make changes in people's lives without realizing it, and you make a difference in people's lives. So like I said, even if you just meet somebody randomly in public, you don't know what kind of day they're having. Maybe they wanted to ask somebody that question, but they didn't know who to ask. And for some reason, your energy just seems very trustworthy. Okay, so being in control, okay, stepping into your power, this is leadership and success. Okay, again, being disciplined, cause and effect energy as well is very significant, okay? Crown chakra. Okay, you guys know this with the number 7. So with the number 7 and crown chakra, this is about your inner knowing. Okay, you guys have some type of intuitive, awakening that you guys went through. And there's something about trusting in the divine, okay, when it comes to you guys rebuilding, right? So some of you guys could be born, I want to say the 7th, the 16th, and the 6th. I think those are the numbers. I could be wrong. And I think the 25th could also be very significant because there's something about putting the numbers all together. Like, you know, when you find out your numerology. So life path number 7 is very significant because, again, I'm seeing 7 here, and 1 plus 6 is 7. So for some of you guys, this is a spiritual lesson when it comes to you guys breaking your illusions, right? Breaking illusions, okay, lessons through the challenges that you guys had to go through, okay, you guys had breakthroughs, right? You guys are rebuilding something that's stronger than most of the foundations that you guys could have dealt with in the past. And that could be also confirmation for some of you guys. I'm going to get one more card and see what else shows up. Yep. The last card that I said I'm going to pull for you guys, and this what showed up, okay? This is talking about you guys deserving all that hard work that you put in, all that dedication. Even if it's not hard work, it's about you doing the inner work. You guys are going to get a well-deserved reward, okay? All because you completed a cycle, and all because you ended something that leads to transformation, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have heart chakra, nurture, and then we also have awaiting results for some of you guys. Whether you win or lose, you guys are refusing. For some of you guys, people are either refusing to see you, or maybe there was a time where you guys were refusing to see who you were as a person when it comes to third eye chakra. But again, third eye chakra at the bottom of the deck, okay? Some of you guys could have refused to see who you were as a person, and know that you guys are moving, you know, the way you're supposed to move when it comes to heart chakra energy, and you guys are teaching, okay? Whatever it is that you guys do when it comes to being a teacher or being a counselor or whatever the case is, you guys are having success and growth, okay? So there is something about you guys receiving what you guys deserve, okay? I'm going to end it here. All right, guys, I love you guys so much. And thank you again for the love and the support that you guys have provided and give to me. Again, I don't really get paid for these readings. So the fact that I'm even being able to build this while I'm going through my transition as well, because again, I like to keep it 100 with you guys. I'm not working, okay? I'm literally trying to save up every coin I possibly can. Okay, so, you know, as much as we talk about, oh, don't share your business with people, I only like to share these things because I like to let people see that, hey, you're not the only one that's going through anything. We're all going through something, but it's just the way we go about things. And so even if I'm not getting paid to do these readings, I just like to know that the message is still being put out there, okay? Like, whatever, if the money comes, it comes, right? But a lot of times people do things because they want the power, they want the money, but they don't want to see people better themselves, you know what I mean? So I do appreciate you guys, and I thank you guys a lot, you know, when it comes to the support, when it comes to liking, sharing, or even commenting in the videos and things like that. I really appreciate that, you know, because even that just goes a long way and it goes far, okay? So anyways, I'm going to end it here. Follow me on TikTok and YouTube. You guys can follow my website at www.mysteriouslyunique.ca, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys are having, you know, a wonderful rest of your day, hopefully. And like I said, when it comes to you guys building something new, again, if you guys have to start from the ground up, then, you know, you do what you have to do, but don't allow anyone to stop your goals and dreams because of what they feel for themselves, okay? Don't allow projection to stop you from, you know, speaking your truth and moving forward, okay, you guys? But anyways, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time. All right, guys? Bye.